live from the O'Hara Construction Studio in downtown Jackson. It's the Bart Hawley Show. I'm David Rice, inviting you to join Bart and his guests. From Henry Ford Jackson Hospital Emergency Services physician, Dr. Alan Lazzara. From the Chelsea Area Chamber of Commerce Executive Director, Terrace Ahrens. Meet the JTV staff with producer Lucas Olson. And promoting their upcoming theater production, Jackson High School students Lamir Robinson and Timothy Stauffer. And now, here's Bart.
Thank you very much, David Rice, and good afternoon. Welcome to our show. Thank you very much for joining us today on a cloudy, foggy Wednesday afternoon. A dense fog advisory is in effect for all of the JTV viewing area until 11 a.m. Thursday. So, found this morning to be quite foggy. Tomorrow will be quite foggy again, but between now and then it will still be foggy. Visibility is at a quarter mile or less. So the advice is to slow down, drive with your lights on, and just continue being cautious during these winter months. This afternoon, rain on and off. A high of 38. We're almost there now. It's 37. Tonight, a chance of rain or freezing rain, and be aware that can make driving very hazardous. A slight chance of drizzle or freezing rain that will continue overnight, along with the dense fog. Overnight low 34. Drizzle and freezing drizzle to start the day on Thursday. Again, the fog continuing and a high on Thursday, 40 degrees. Friday, chance of rain, high 40. Cloudy on Saturday and a high once again, 40. Our Sunday forecast, a chance of rain and snow, and a high of 37. Next week we'll continue to be in the upper 30s to near 40 as we wrap up the month of January. There you have it, today's weather. Thank you, Kelly Express, for sponsoring the weather here and on JTV.tv. Great specials as you make your plans to enjoy the Lions game this Sunday. Stock up with all kinds of great snacks. They've got a lot of Michigan-made products at Kelly Express, and they can make some things right in the store, like pizza. You can get a specialty pizza and an order of breadsticks this month for $24.99, and that alone will feed how many people, Adam? A lot. The pizzas are huge. The order of breadsticks is huge. The pizza, breadsticks available at Jefferson Road, Napoleon, Grass Lake, South Street, and County Farm Road. And for the beverages, you might want to visit the Beer Well, the walk-in beer cooler at County Farm Road. And they also have a walk-in beer cooler in Albion. Check it out, stock up for the weekend football extravaganza. Let's look outside. I think we can see a little bit better than this morning, but not much. Still quite foggy. I would say it'd be instrument only flying today.
I think so.
If you're out in the plane. Today, the 24th of January, it's National Compliment Day. Adam, you look nice today.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
You do too.
Oh, thank you very much. It's a nice hoodie.
Yeah, I like your tie as well.
Oh, thank you. It's National Peanut Butter Day. National Just Do It Day. If you've been putting something off, today's the day. Just do it. Have you seen the Just Do It Michael Jordan poster at JTV?
Yeah.
You know where it's located?
The one that's in the bathroom?
It's in the bathroom. I never thought about that. Just do it.
I love it.
It's Beer Can Appreciation Day. Canned beer made its debut on this day in 1935 In partnership with the American can company, the Gottfried Kruger Brewing Company delivered 2,000 cans of Kruger's finest beer and Kruger's cream ale to faithful Kruger drinkers in Richmond, Virginia. It was revolutionary. It had always been in bottles, glass bottles, but so they were worried that it wouldn't be widely accepted, but it turns out 91% of those purchasing the canned beer, they loved it. They thought it was great, easier to carry around, and it turns out it prevented oxidation and protected the beer from light. So the canned beer, as we know it, started on this day in 1935, shortly after Prohibition ended. It's Belly Laugh Day. Go ahead and let it out. It is Lobster Thermidor Day. The last time I saw that on the menu was never. Have you ever had
I don't even know what that is.
Lobster Thermidor? I think it's one of those things. It's like from the '60s at country clubs. I looked it up. The Lobster Thermidor is a French dish made with a cooked lobster shell stuffed with a mixture of lobster meat, egg yolks, and brandy, topped with Gruyere cheese, and then baked or broiled until golden brown. Not something you're going to throw together.
I don't think so.
It's Apple Macintosh Day. On this day in 1984, Apple introduced the Mac, and it was in a commercial during the Super Bowl, and to this day, it's a much talked about Super Bowl commercial. The California Gold Rush began on this day in 1848. James Marshall found gold at Sutter's Mill in California. And in 1940, The Grapes of Wrath, directed by John Ford and based on the John Steinbeck novel of the same name, was released. 1940, The Grapes of Wrath. Now, on to Today in the J. And here's what we have for you. Not a lot, kind of quiet. We've got DJ Trivia at Suburban Lanes from 7:30 till 9 p.m. That's always a fun team building event. Even if your team's a family or group of friends, get a chance to hang out, play trivia, enjoy some great food and beverage at Suburban Lanes. It runs tonight from 7:30 till 9 p.m. It's a blast. And we have 100 years of Disney animation being celebrated at the Jackson District Library. You're invited to come join Disney's 100th anniversary of animation with crafts and snacks at the Spring Arbor branch of the Jackson District Library this afternoon. And at 3 o'clock, they are going to play a Disney animated classic, The Rescuers. And one other note about one thing, there's a lot coming up this weekend, but at the Tecumseh Center for the Arts, they're having TCA Comedy Night with Greg Morton. That's Saturday at 7:30, and that should be a blast. And that's it. Today in the J, brought to you by Experience Jackson. There's another show going on here today, I believe.
Yeah, it's comedy.
Comedy show. We have a comedy show going on here today. Today's show being brought to you by The Dirty Bird. Chicken salads, flatbread sandwiches, quesadillas, mac and cheese, appetizers, and great wings. And they've made some additions to the menu, including a fantastic chicken pot pie, which is made from scratch in the Dirty Bird kitchen. It's awesome. I highly recommend it. They've got 40 beers on tap, including Grand River 313 Polish Lager, and many Michigan beers like stouts, Founders, Bells, and more. The Dirty Bird, just a few doors down from JTV at 140 West Michigan Avenue. Still time to get you or a team into the Polar Plunge, happening this Saturday at Eagles Point at Clark Lake. It starts at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and temperatures should be about 40 degrees by plunge time. It's a fundraiser being presented by the Law Enforcement Torch Run, supporting Special Olympics, and you can still register and sign up at plungemi.org. They still have plenty of room for more plungers, and we're told that the ice will not be a problem this year. We'll see you Saturday at Clark Lake. Today, a great lineup of guests on our show, starting with Dr. Alan Lazara, emergency services physician at Henry Ford Jackson Hospital and IEP. Talk about one of the most common reasons they see people in the ER during the winter. You're going to find out what that is in moments. Terrace Aarons will be here from the Chelsea Area Chamber of Commerce. They've got some cool things coming up. We continue our Meet the JTV staff with producer Lucas Olson, and we've got two students who are getting ready to put on a comedy at Jackson High School from the theater program at J High, Lemire Robinson and Timothy Stauffer. All this right here today on JTV. Glad you're here, and we begin right after this.